Okay, so we're here with Andre at the Blukac stand. How are you doing, Andre?
Hey, fine, thank you.
Great. So what have you brought to Bristronica this year?
Yeah, so I've got a new prototype which I'm working on, which is now going through our first module, which called endless processor. What basically is the endless sound sustainer. So you can put any kind of audio inside. Like in the modular context, it can be like oscillator or sampler of some kind, and then you can process it to obtain the endless clickless stream of sound. So
Kind of like a freeze reverb, freeze.
yeah, so it kind sounds like a reverb in some like situations, but what actually you're getting some kind of approximation of timbre and frequencies which you are putting inside.
Cool. Can we hear what it sounds like?
Yeah, so now I'm putting this oscillator sequence, and if I press this button, you can hear the sustained version from it. Right now it's like processing very small amount of information, but if you move up you can process more and more of it, so you can freeze your entire sequence and use it like some sort of additional layer underneath of when you play. And what you also can do, it's a dual channel module, and each channel got 5 layers. Like you can treat it as sound banks, which you can move between them. There is some like previous recordings like these people were playing. You can control how fast this transition will be with by setting it to be like pretty long or immediate.
And can that be automated? Can that change be sent TV?
If you send some CV source,
that's cool.
you can scan through these channels, but originally this is an alternative mode that is now activated, but originally you are stacking layers, so you can activate the mode where you can stack layers instead of moving between them, so you can obtain like very much more complex sound. I can activate it right now, so we will wait for 10 seconds. Okay, so it blinked, right, and we start from the clean state. And right now it distorts a little because like the sound from oscillator is pretty hot, but like when you attenuate it a bit, you can stack your like chords or
Excellent. And is this your first module?
yeah, this was my first module. After that it got an expansion which allows to control the pitch of sustained sound.
How is it stored in memory then, if you're able to manipulate it?
So it's stored in the random access memory of the microcontroller.
Okay.
But it's an expansion board got the SD card underneath the module. So by pressing this this button combination you can restore. So right now I restored like previously 5 layers, and this mode is all like overdriven because yeah, it's very complex. And when I press the clear button for 3 seconds, it will clear all channel.
Mm-hmm.
And also you can save the sounds, so after like power cycle you will be able to recall the this information later.
Is it recalling 5 of the things you've saved? Like how much is stored in memory?
So you can store up to 5 banks. So if you press shift and move with this button, with this knob, if he is blinking 2 times, it means it switches banks.
Okay, great.
So you have like 5 banks with 2 channels with 5 layers each. So you can like store like various amount of sound which you prepared previously. And what else? You can take these files from the SD card, and we got the web tool which allows to extract this as a sound file. You can put it in your digital audio workstation or a sampler, and if sample allows to loop it without clicks, you will get the same effect as you get with this module.
And how much does it cost? Where do people buy it?
So it's cost 300 euros without taxes, and we've got several retailers in Europe and many retailers in the United States as well. But actually we got them across the entire globe. We got some in Australia, New Zealand, and in Japan. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for showing us, Andre. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.